You said you get quite a bit of hate online for simply being tall. What's the deal with that?
People think that my whole personality is my height, but in reality, it's what really gets me paid. I love my cars, don't get me wrong. Absolutely worst night of my life. Probably like heart was beating out of my chest. I was shaking and it's really stressed for my life kind of thing. With my knee surgery, I've been on some heavy painkillers, especially for my body size and weight. And I knew they were addictive and I never had a problem with not taking them, but the problem was coming off of them. Holy crap. I'm here to Chicago to visit and I hit my head on the plane. I was recording and then flight attendant was like, oh, I uploaded it before I got on the plane. That video had like 20,000 views in 2 hours and I was like flipping out. That really started my journey. There's a lot of haters and I just want to say some stuff back to them and I got to control myself. I probably would be banned on TikTok.
Welcome to the Cold Tub Talks podcast.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on, my friend.
Thank you.
Yes, you are a 7-foot tall Viking. You're known for your awesome cars, your height, and of course, your jokes, otherwise known as Sean Has Jokes.
There you go. You got it.
So we got to address the elephant in the room. He just got in very slowly into this cold tub. You just had a knee surgery, right? We were talking a little bit about it before we got on here, but is that related to your height whatsoever? Like,
Not at all.
Okay.
I had a lot of people saying your knees are going to go first, and I never ever had any knee pains, but it was a workplace injury. I always thought it was going to be my back that goes first, but luckily I worked out and built my back.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, not height related at all.
Yeah. Are you okay over there?
Yeah, I love it.
What percent is your brain operating at right now?
100.
100? Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm
So
sure.
since your knee surgery, since it was so recent, how much has life changed for you? Like just in the past couple of weeks?
Yeah, everything's changed. Like going to shower, it's impossible by myself, and it's like hardest thing in the world to do. Thankfully, I have my wife to help me, but
Yeah, your
it's
wife's
impossible.
here today.
Yeah, she
Sure, you
is.
don't complain about that. A
Awesome.
little extra help in the shower, you know?
It's
Hey.
mandatory. Yeah, seriously.
She get in with you?
What?
She get in with you?
No, I wish.
Gotcha.
What a bummer.
Gotcha. So what's the coolest thing about the life you live, being so tall? What would you say that most people can't relate to is the best part about being 7 feet
Great
tall?
question. Definitely travel, clothes, and cars. Yeah, because clothing, my wardrobe is very, very limited. So you
Okay.
don't see me in these really nice Abercrombie and Fitch shirts.
Yeah.
You see me in Carhartt, One Solid shirts, and yeah, it just sucks. I mean, I wish I had a better wardrobe for sure,
Yeah?
but it's tough.
Big and tall stores only or custom fit?
Big and tall stores are more for big guys, to be honest. Not really
Just like
tall
overweight
guys.
type.
interesting.
Yes,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
Okay.
I'll tell you a funny story though. So when I was growing up, when the internet was coming,
Yeah.
I couldn't find pants that fit because they didn't really make them that size. So
Yeah.
there was like this much of a gap between my shoe and my pants. And people always used to make fun of me and say, is there a flood coming? Because they thought it was like flood plants, but I just could not fit in
That's
pants. Yeah, so it was rough.
Oh, man. That brings me back to my teenage years. Whenever I bought pants, for some reason, I just bought them a little too short, and everyone was making fun of me for it.
Yeah.
And no one was helping me, though. It was just like I was getting made fun of for it. Even my mom, my girlfriend at the time, it was like, oh, why are you wearing floods? And I'm looking down. I'm like, well, what do you mean? Well, what's wrong with them,
Yep.
But you live and you learn.
Do you like short shorts or not really?
I've grown to like short shorts the more I've gotten into fitness.
Yeah.
So yeah, as the years have gone on, and you build the quads, the
I was just gonna say
DMO,
that.
the teardrop right above the knee, I'm gonna show it off a little bit.
I was just going to say that. Yeah.
Little 5-inch inseam.
There you go.
That's my
5-inch
go-to right
inseam.
there.
Yeah, I
5-inch
could not
inseam.
pull that off.
Yeah. You as well? You like short shorts?
Heck no.
Isn't that a song? Do you like short shorts?
That is a song.
It is a song, yeah. Sean, something that's interesting, and you shared this as we've been communicating the past couple of weeks. You said you get quite a bit of hate online for simply being tall. What's the deal with that? What is people's beef with you being tall?
That's a great question as well. It's people think that my whole personality is my height, but in reality, it's what really gets me paid. The height videos pay me.
Wow.
So like, I don't show my whole life on social media. I mean, Tyler and I got something cooking right now where we're going to be showing a lot more of my life, which I actually do want to show more of my life because I'm not trying to hide my life. It's just not something I'm interested in right now. Yeah.
Ooh,
Limiting.
I like that teaser
Yeah.
he just dropped. So Sean is actually going to be going on the InstaShred program himself. So comment down below if you want to see Sean, 7-foot Viking,
shredded.
endure the InstaShred program itself. Something you said really stuck out just now. You said people literally say your personality is your height.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
It's like, do you know me?
That's like
What
straight,
does that even mean?
that's straight hate though.
Yeah.
Like,
It just makes me laugh because like we don't know each other.
Yeah.
My whole life's not on the internet.
Yeah.
It's a quarter of my life.
I mean, that's where it goes though. Like the keyboard warriors, everyone
exactly.
will say everything behind a screen, but if they saw you in public, like,
Exactly.
would they really say anything? Probably not.
No, they've never said that in public. They've never heard that once in my life in person. It's always been online, the keyboard warriors, like you said. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly how it goes. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. You're just posting your life. Like, you can't be like, shrink me,
Exactly.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I'd say you definitely probably have more fans or people that follow you that are a fan of who you are and what you do more so than those haters, though, right? It's got to be a small percentage of people that are actually hating on you, right?
Oh, yeah. Whatever you do in life, there's going to be haters.
Yeah.
There always are. It's unfortunate, but...
Yeah. Okay. So now something's popping in my head. You mentioned one of the things about being tall earlier was cars.
Yeah.
So you sent me one picture, or it was actually a video of you cruising in the car next to Steve Hamilton from the Hamilton collection. Your head is completely above a convertible Corvette. So tell us about the life of living 7 feet tall and driving cars. Like, how limited are you?
I'll throw this in there. Like, someone mentioned everyone can have a nice car, but not everyone can be 7 feet tall. Mm-hmm. So that's why I really like to show my life at 7 feet tall. I love my cars, don't get me wrong, but getting into cars. So my dream car is an Audi R8 V10. Can't fit in.
Oh man, I couldn't.
Can't fit in an old one or a new one, which is very unfortunate.
Can't even imagine. Could you like maybe sawzall the roof off? Do you remember when?
We'll probably have to do that.
Who did that in Jackass or something? He literally cut the roof of his Lamborghini Gallardo off with a sawzall.
Yeah,
maybe then you could drive an R8.
To fit. You'd probably have to cut the seats too and move them back to fit his.
It's funny you say that. I might be building a drift car here in the next 1 to 2 years, and then what we're planning on doing is taking the front seat out, and I'll be drifting in the back seat of the car. The views would be crazy.
Yeah.
Wait. I can't picture that.
So I'm surrounded by some drift cars right now, and some great friends that are drifting. And with my height and me limited in cars, when you think about taking the front seat out of the car, so I'll be drifting in the back seat. So I'm sitting in the back seat drifting the car.
Wow.
So there's some that are small enough.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Oh.
Yeah.
What kind of drift car would you get?
That's going to be close.
Cold,
Yeah.
Yes.
that looks cold. Ooh, look at that water level, Devin. Did we kill it or what?
Wow, look at that.
Look at that.
What kind of car would you get?
I'm last.
Oh boy.
A Corvette.
I'm not ready.
Oh,
I'm not ready for this.
Tyler's going to love this one, but a Corvette would be my first one I would love to do.
Ooh, my man.
like a C6, C7, C8.
C7s I love, but I think it would be a C6.
A C6, yeah.
And if that doesn't work out, then Mustang 5.0.
Mustang, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sick to see, like, turning it into a drift car.
I just thanked him for pouring ice around my chest. Man, the swarming effect around the chest always gets me. It's like, I feel
Once
like
you add all that extra ice, you can really
man, the
feel
heart rate just goes up a little more.
It almost like starts feeling like you're getting stung a little bit. It's like, ooh, I can really feel that now right on my chest.
I'm trying to sink back in a little
No,
bit
that's
here.
cool though. That'd be cool to follow along and kind of see that project turn into
It's
a
going to be a
drift
whole
car.
series
Yeah,
for sure.
that's really cool. Didn't know that.
How do I look from your point of view? Do I look like I fit or not really?
Dude, you look like you're getting all the benefits of what a cold tub is all about.
You're
I
in
wanted
there.
to make sure my heart and kind of my shoulders were in.
Yeah, you're in like as far as you can
you're
go.
fully in now, man. That's full submersion right there.
Yeah, and we're on the edge of pouring over, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. We got
the mats underneath.
spill mats for a reason.
Shout out to the pod company
prepared.
hooking us up.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that knee's loving you right now.
It really is. This
Recovery
is
Central.
no pain right now at all.
Yeah. How old are you, Sean?
I'm 26, about to be 27.
Nice, man. Yeah. Nice. So what about your life is so interesting at this point? Like, obviously you've amounted a really good following for yourself. Mm-hmm. You've got a nice relationship. You've got great cars. It seems like you live a happy life.
Yeah, I'm very thankful to have amazing friends in my life surrounded by, and I have a house over my head, my wife to support me like crazy, because if it wasn't for her, I don't think I'd be here right now.
Yeah.
And just to be able to have the cars I want, the toys, and be able to modify them the way I have. And I miss working out like crazy, but with the knee surgery, hopefully I'll be back in the gym soon.
Music to
little
our ears.
limitation, yeah.
Oh, big limitation. Yeah.
Yeah,
I love
you're
working
good
out.
though. You're gonna get back to it.
Yeah. Well, we're looking forward to that journey with you here on InstaShred.
I'm so happy we connected.
Yeah. What first brought you into social media? Like, what made you want to start creating videos and content and stuff like that?
Great question. I always had wanted to be that guy. I mean, I heard you were talking about this with Eddie, but like everyone wants to be like the YouTuber, social media guy.
Oh,
and
sure. Yeah.
that was
Especially
definitely
now.
me. I always wanted to get paid to play video games because I was a pretty big gamer. I slowed down a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I love gaming. I would love to get paid to play, but unfortunately, it's hard to get views unless you're an absolute pro or a girl. Yeah.
It's better just being 7 foot tall.
Yeah. We've thought about doing like where I'm standing up playing, so I'm 7 feet tall playing games kind of thing.
Okay.
But still. Tough.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you might have to grow your chest a little bit more. You might get some more views.
for real.
Yeah, we got to get on that. a little incline press, work on that upper chest. Hands
Solid,
feeling
man.
it?
Oh, yeah.
I know, I'm starting to shiver now. I love it.
I can feel
I
it.
freaking love
I don't
it.
have any shiver at all. Oh, I forgot to take my watch off.
Oh, yeah.
My Rolex.
Is it oh, shit.
Just kidding.
Oh, he's got jokes. Get it? Sean has jokes.
Yes.
Waterproof.
Oh, my
Waterproof,
gosh.
yes.
But dude, really, I mean, in your mid 20s to be where you're at, like that is extremely admirable. There's a lot of people nowadays in their 20s just trying to simply figure out what they want to do.
Exactly.
You know, do I go to school? Do I pursue what my parents wanted me to do? You know, what's my passion? I see all these people making money in all these different industries online. What do I do? You know,
monetizing is amazing, and I'm very fortunate. I get to work with a bunch of amazing companies like tall clothing brands and car modding companies. Unfortunately, no car companies like Ford. I would love to work with Ford or like Cadillac or BMW to drive a car, get a free loaner for a year. That'd be cool.
yeah.
Maybe Eddie could help you out with that.
Yeah, seriously, I think he could.
Yeah.
We should.
I mean, at this rate too, with where you're going, I mean, it's still in the cards, right? All that's a possibility in the future.
Yeah, I'm only going up.
Yeah. Love that. You feel his sheer confidence.
Oh, yeah.
I love that, man.
The only way
You
is
gotta
up.
love it. If you don't speak it, it's not gonna happen. So
Yeah, man, that's what we're all about. Every day we wake up, there's plenty of negative things to focus on and plenty of positive things, and we love surrounding ourselves with those people that just, see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like,
Amen.
you can accomplish so much in life, and a lot of people limit themselves, but there's also those few select people that believe in themselves enough
sippy
to
cup?
really go after their goals. Sippy cup? Is that what he's saying? No, this is elderberry. This is our Insta Shred
this is
elderberry.
so good.
Immunity
Thank you.
drink. You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's natural elderberry flavor. It's sweetened with xylitol. And
This is so good.
Yeah, it's even more powerful than vitamin C, so it's a great immunity supplement.
And how often do you recommend taking this? Once a day, once a week?
Yeah, you can drink it daily.
Oh my gosh.
So it's considered a
Can't
vitamin
feel my
supplement.
hand.
So, yeah.
I'm not shivering like
I know.
Tyler.
Look at my cup right now.
Yeah, Tyler's shivering, but I am not shivering.
I'm the biggest weenie of them all.
facts.
Oh, man.
You know what would be cool for you to do, Tyler, one day?
What's that?
Is for you to go into Lake Michigan by Chicago and jump in when it's... That'd be really cool.
Oh, they do
Okay.
ice plunge and
Yes.
stuff out there.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. I've done one when I was in New York at an entrepreneurial event. Call me an idiot, but what's the ocean off the front of New York, New Jersey? What's the ocean on the East Coast? Does anyone in here in this
Atlantic?
room know what the ocean is?
I'm not sure.
Which ocean it is? Okay, whichever ocean it is, we did drive to the coast during this event and get in the water in January.
Wow.
It was freezing. The waves crashing up on you. Oh my gosh.
you
When
feel
the
good
water
after?
is circulating, this is super cold already, but when you get like a water circulation jet in here and the water's moving, woo,
Yeah.
it's so much colder.
What's colder, this or over there?
Over where?
In the ocean.
In the ocean?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was freaking 7 years ago, so I don't remember. I think this was colder.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was more of a weenie then, but now like I look forward to this. I embrace it. Like when I get in this thing, I remind myself like I'm a fucking man.
Yep.
And when I get out, it's like, man, if I started my day off with this, what else can I do today? You know?
Seriously.
And back then, honestly, I was still kind of like finding myself. So I think when I was in the ocean, I'm like, oh, I'm cold. This sucks. I don't want to be in here. But like I was with a buddy that was also at the event, so I wanted to,
Be a man, puff his chest
I
out.
wanted to puff my chest out and be like, I can do this with you.
Yeah, the boost of testosterone and endorphins you get from this is incredible.
Dude, there's so many benefits, and obviously it's becoming a thing nowadays.
Yeah.
Too, but athletes have been doing this for decades, man. It's phenomenal for recovery.
Absolutely.
Plenty of internal benefits.
And I do this for fun.
Yeah, I know, right?
Tyler's shivering and I'm just chill. I'm a chill guy. I'm chill like
The
that.
Viking life. I know. Oh. Well, I'm glad you like the elderberry. Yeah, look at he's got the shiver going now. He's got his
He's being you.
I'm making me. That's not me.
I thought you were naturally shivering. No, I guess I'm on an
balances.
island here. I'm like,
That's him every podcast.
yeah, no, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how, but he's just twitchy like that.
All right, are we ready to transition?
Oh yeah, let's do
All
it.
right, let's do it. Quick shout out to our iPod Pro sponsorship, the Pod Company. I'm sitting here in the iPod Pro, and we've got the long pod over there. Sean's chilling. And these are the best in-class ice tubs, most cost-effective and easy to set up. And you can check them out and get one for yourself down in the link below. Welcome back to the Cold Tub Talks podcast. Sean, let's kick this second segment off with a bang now that we're all warmed up. You got a joke for us? Sean has jokes. What's the funniest thing about you? What's a joke you could tell us? Give us a little humor. Start off this segment.
Yeah. You put him right on the spot.
You put him on the spot.
I don't really tell jokes. I just like to mess around, like with the GMO stuff we mentioned.
I love
to just
that.
be unique and make people smile. So like when I'll go into like a sushi restaurant, they'll be like, "Oh, table for two." It's me and my wife. I'll be like, "No, 14," and their face just drops, and they're like, "Holy shit!" And it's like busy.
Okay.
So I'll be like messing around, and I'm like, "Oh no, I'm just kidding." And they're like,
so you're a witty guy.
Yeah,
on the fly,
jokester.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. You ever see yourself wanting to get into like stand-up comedy or anything like at some point?
That would be cool.
7-footer on stage.
I would definitely do that, but planning out the whole script and knowing that's a challenge.
Yeah.
Great question.
Yeah, it is a lot. Or you could go improv.
Yeah, good
Do it on the
point.
fly,
I don't know if I could get to that point, but I would give it a try, sure.
Yeah. One of the last guests we had on the show is a stand-up comedian.
Really?
Yep. He's a gym teacher, but he also does stand-up comedy on the side.
You did tell me that, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll look him up.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we were kind of like vibing in the tubs, coming off the come up of success and making it like being in your mid-20s. Like what's your goal at this point? Like, what do you want to accomplish? You know, you've mounted a following. You've obviously got a lot of good things going for you. What is to come from here for the young, affluent men out there looking to build their lives?
I want to get a lot more followers and just be full-time social media. I kind of have that job on the side, but I want to be a full-time social media. Mm-hmm. I mean, I could technically do it, but I just like having that security blanket of having a job with benefits as there in case social media.
Sure.
Like, I mean, when TikTok was about to get banned, that was really scary for me because that's my biggest platform and my biggest money maker right now, I guess you would say.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I love that you mentioned that. I think for a lot of people, they do question whether they should go all in or not. And I think it's different for everyone. You know, there's nothing wrong with having that main gig, like paying the bills, holding a roof over your head, giving you that peace of mind. Yeah. Like, hey, I have some security, but I can also hustle on the side. But it takes hustle, right? You have that many less hours in the day because you do have your day job. You're mentally taxed at the end of the day. But it's like, hey, if I want to grow this thing on the side, I've got to push it, you know?
And I, unfortunately, my wife can tell you this, but I do not hustle enough. I just kind of do a little bit of cruise and I'll be like, here, let's do a video this day. But I need to be hustling for sure.
Wow.
With that bum knee over there, how are you supposed to be hustling?
It's been rough.
Yeah. No, dude, I resonate with that though. Like there's a few things, actually there's a lot of things that I will not compromise in my life. Like the whole 4 to 5 hours of sleep, you know, that used to be the cool thing for entrepreneurs to do. Yeah. But there's so many more studies over the years showing that like we need our sleep. I have never sacrificed my sleep. I won't fucking do it.
I love that.
I don't care if all the projects in the world need to be done. I am getting my 7 to 8 hours of sleep.
Do any sleep like gummies or anything to help you put to sleep, like a lavender tea or?
Nope.
You just pass out?
Yeah, no, I've always slept well. I mean, I attribute a lot of it to good exercise and nutrition, taking care of ourselves. But like, it's just that one area where it's like, man, no matter what is going on in my world, I'm going to make sure I get my sleep, you know?
So important. I'm sure.
Make sure I get some movement in, get some good nutrients in my body.
And it shows, right?
It does, yeah. Like, you know, every day I feel like I'm at a 10 out of 10, and that's what we're here doing with InstaShred. Is like, man, everyone deserves to feel and look their best.
I love that.
You know,
I think
coming soon.
We live in a world,
buddy.
I feel like, where people just depend on a lot of things. You know, we kind of talked about this before in one of our podcasts, that people are just relying on a lot of different kind of things to help them sleep, help them wake up, caffeine.
Yeah.
Even like your
point.
story that you posted the other day with like the Painkillers.
You got
Talking
into
about
that a
that,
little
like
bit.
if you want to share more about that. But I mean, that's like a big thing that people like rely on those things, and it's hard to get off of them, especially when it's like you run out of them. You have to stop cold turkey or things like that all you want is more.
Yeah.
You know, you want that hit, you want that feeling of feeling a certain way.
Thankfully, I never got into nicotine. That's you see a lot of people that are depending on their freaking vapes, and being like a choo-choo train, and they get that's rough.
good point.
Yeah.
With the whole painkiller stuff, so with my knee surgery, I've been on some heavy painkillers, especially for my body size and weight. And I was taking them. I was never abusing them. I've only been on it for 2.5 weeks, but they were big 10s Percocets. And I knew they were addictive, and I never had a problem with not taking them. But the problem was coming off of them. Holy crap. No one told me you got to slow down and ease off of those. I just kind of went cold turkey because I knew I could stop whenever I wanted. Did it for 3 days. And absolutely worst night of my life. Probably like heart was beating out of my chest. I was shaking and it's really stressed for my life kind of thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was, I'm not kidding. It was scary.
Like just to think 3 days of being off them, that's what they can do.
Yeah.
They're that powerful.
I'm thankful I I think 2 hours of sleep last night. I was having those withdrawals, but I just needed some sleep,
Dude.
Yeah.
put me in this
Can't
podcast
imagine.
today.
That's
I don't want to text
crazy.
you and be like, I can't make it.
No, yeah, I hear you.
That's crazy. That's why even when I had my back surgery, that was like one thing I did not care. They give you like full bottle and everything of like painkillers and muscle relaxers. All I took was 2 out of the entire bottle because I'm not a huge medication person. I don't like taking pills. I don't like doing any of that stuff. So it just, at first, clearly you're in a lot of pain, like right after. So I think the first 2 days, I took one each day and I told myself, like, I'm done. Like, I'm just going to go through the pain. Like, I'm not going to take these because I don't want to become addicted to them. I don't want to feel like I have to have them just because of it.
Yeah.
So it was painful, like a couple days, but I was like, I'm not doing it.
You probably had a nerve block, a nice big fat needle nerve block, right? And that probably wore off after a day. Or did you have that or no?
Yeah.
That was great. And then when that wore off, it hit me like a freight train of pain.
Yeah. So
that's
when
why
I had it was
needed
like
that.
an IV drip. Like whenever you needed it, it's like you press the button and then.
Oh, you had that connected at the house here? Or?
No. When I was in the hospital,
Okay.
but yeah, once you're off that, it's like you start feeling everything because clearly when you're there, you don't feel anything because you can just keep giving yourself that hit if you want to. And I didn't want to have to rely on that. And same thing. Once I got home, I was like, I'm not doing this.
I wish I would have done that. I wish I would have done a little bit less and just put up with the pain a little bit more.
It's hard. I mean, it's a big mental thing of like having to go through that pain all day. All you want is something to take that pain away. Yeah. And I just told myself, I'm like, yeah, fuck this. I'm not doing it.
I never ran out of the pills. I still have like 8 of them, but I just wanted to quit. But I didn't know about cold turkey quitting.
Yeah.
That's
it sounds pretty intense having to go through that though.
Yeah, no, and everyone tells you how addictive they are, but not withdrawals and getting off of them slowly. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's
that's why I wanted to share that because I want people to know about that.
Yeah. No, that's why I thought it was cool when I saw that. I was like, yeah, it probably resonates with a lot of people when you have like surgeries or just in general, like when you become addicted to anything.
That's why me getting a little bit more personal is showing that story to put that out there so people can know that, show that it's real life. And I've only been on it for 2 weeks.
Like you're a normal person like everyone else, because depending on what kind of content and stuff you put out, people only see so much. They're like, oh, all he puts out is content about his height or like food or things like that. But you're normal just like everybody else.
Yeah.
But if you don't share it, people don't remember that.
People think that my parents helped me with my cars or my lifestyle, and they've never helped out. I mean, they've been there for me throughout my whole life for sure, but they've never helped me with my cars or expensive stuff. So you got to work hard.
Self-made.
Yeah, self-made.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, man.
Those are the best things right there. And it makes you feel fulfilled at the end of the day, knowing like I did this on my own.
Yeah, which leads me, you asked me earlier, what was one of my goals? Mm-hmm. Definitely I want to, be, like I said, more financially free, but I want to buy my mom a new car. That's one of my biggest goals in life is to buy her a new car because she's been rocking this 2001 GMC Yukon for a little bit too long. Nice. She loves her car, don't get me wrong.
You heard it here first. All right. We'll be waiting for that video when it happens.
I'm so ready for that.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, that I was able to do that for my dad about 8 years ago, 2 years before he left this earth. And one of the coolest feelings, he was always into cars and he never had a sports car, and so we bought him a new Honda Accord Sport.
Yeah, those are nice.
Nothing crazy, but it had the paddle shifters. Dude, he loved that car. That was his little race car.
Honda Accord having paddle shifters? That's
right?
I'm not kidding. Like Honda Accords are nice.
Yeah.
They really are. The old ones, absolutely not, but the new ones, yes.
I agree. I agree. Yeah, and to this day, they always say you should wait like 6 months to a year before selling someone that passed unexpectedly, selling their stuff off. Yeah. And so we sold that car, I think just a couple months after he passed because, we figured out we don't need this anymore. He's gone. This was his car. But I honestly wish I would have kept it. Yeah. It was a fun
color.
Was
it white?
It was white, yeah. But yeah, you go do that, man. You make that happen for your mom.
Thank you.
It's moments like that in life that we really cherish and never forget.
Give back.
Yeah. Something you'll never forget and you'll feel fulfilled being able to do it and give back. I think everyone wants to give back to their parents in some way. They raised you, provided for you. Even if you didn't have the greatest life or they weren't able to provide the most for you, if you're able to do that, it just makes you feel so much better at the end of the day, knowing like they did the best that they could and got you to where you are today.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And when you give and never expect anything in return, you can never be disappointed.
Absolutely.
We were just kind of joking around about Tony Robbins, but truly, if you do something out of the kindness of your heart and you're not ever expecting anything in return, you cannot be disappointed. You did that purely because you wanted to.
Yeah.
There's no reciprocation needed.
Yeah.
And that is a beautiful feeling.
I've had that happen quite a bit. It's the best thing. Yeah. Giving back. People that need it. Especially like Thanksgiving time, helping a family that doesn't have a meal, turkey, stuff like that.
It does. It's like an extra special feeling. I always say those are the kind of things that like you lay your head on the pillow at the end of the night and you just know deep down,
you did something.
I'm a good person. Like I did a good thing. Because we all have like selfish tendencies and things we want to do in the day that it's just like, oh, me. But it's like when you get outside of yourself and you do things for others, it's just like that subconscious deep feeling that like, man, I'm here for more than just me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love that. That's what keeps me going. That's what we're all about here at InstaShred too. It's like, man, what we've discovered about the human body and how we help people live the most flexible, sustainable lifestyle. It's so cool to see people implement it, but still get to live the lives they want, looking and feeling their best. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited to start too.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, we're excited for that. There's so many cool things in the works for all of us, and slowly but surely we'll get there. We want to start a charity and different kind of things like that, but it's all part of the process. You got to work and earn to create those things and be able to provide for them. So
it doesn't happen overnight.
Yeah, it doesn't.
No. Yeah. Like you were just saying, you kind of mentioned like you want to gain more followers and kind of keep coming up. But what is it that you aspire to do more of with growing a following?
Yeah.
Like through growing the following, what does that accomplish for you? Because I'm not fully aware, honestly.
Great question. I just love showing my life at 7 feet tall, like showing my POV of stuff and people's reaction, because they have no idea what it's like to see what I see. I see people's bald spots. I see all the dust on the shelves. I've found $50 bills on vending machines that nobody sees up there. It's just I break chandeliers.
It's actually a funny sight.
Yeah. I mean, it comes with its cons, hitting my head, and I've broken some chandeliers for sure. Yeah. Knocked myself out on an air duct in the basement before. That was rough. Yeah.
Because a lot of stuff's probably not made for people of your height.
No.
Like a lot of stuff's made for the average. The average height in the United States, I think, is 5'9".
Yeah.
Really?
It's the average height of the U.S. So I'm a short king over here by myself. 5'6.5". So I'm underneath the height.
You help increase the average height in this room.
Yeah.
You offset everybody.
I saw your video in Walmart, walking around, and people are like looking up and like looking at you. And
that's how I started those reaction videos. And now I do helping businesses, some food videos, some car content.
See, I love that, branching out. On that topic, like I'm curious, how do you continue to expand upon what you've built? Like with wanting to go full time, like what ideas have crossed your mind as to like, oh, I could do this and I could do this to continue? Yeah.
Brainstorming.
So what do you think are like the few core ideas that you feel like you'll really latch onto and continue forward with?
This is one of my biggest pieces of advice for anyone trying to do social media. It will not happen overnight. That's for damn sure. And then I never thought I could do it. And it took one video and it changed my life. And that was me getting off an airplane when I lived in Utah to come here to Chicago to visit. And I hit my head on the airplane getting off, which I knew how to look out for that. But I hit it, and the flight, I was recording, and then the flight attendant was like, oh. And I remember getting off that plane. I uploaded it before I got on the plane. That video had like 20,000 views in 2 hours, and I was like flipping out. And that really started my journey. Now I've got videos with like one upload is 119 million views. It's just absolutely crazy.
Millions and millions later.
Yeah.
Well, so I haven't seen that video, but you bumped your head on the plane. You caught the flight attendant on camera going, oh.
Yep.
I'm like, oh,
just her in the background.
It's like a natural reaction.
Yeah. And it wasn't planned. I never staged any of that stuff. And it just happened. And thankfully I got it on camera and posted it.
Yeah.
Is that what kind of sparked the idea to keep making videos around like your height?
Yeah.
And stuff?
That, and my wife, this is another really big video that changed my life, was I'm walking in a grocery store. We'll try to throw it up here, but walking in a grocery store, and the way she's recording it, it makes me look like I'm taller than the freezers. I mean, I damn near am, but I'm not. It was like at the same height as the freezers. And just the way it was filmed. And I actually just reposted it. You might have seen it, Tyler, but this lady's reaction, I scared her just by walking by a lady.
I did.
She was like, "Oh,
no, I didn't see it."
And I literally scared her just by walking by her. And that video, oh my gosh, it was like 300 million views all over 6 seconds. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm sure you look taller too, because when you're shorter and recording for someone, and you're having to point the camera upwards towards them. It makes you look even taller when you're doing it from that angle.
Yeah,
exactly.
Do you fully embrace who you are? Are you ever self-conscious about it?
Oh, that's a great question. So I used to be the shyest guy ever. Like my mom would ask me to go grab like a utensil at like Wendy's or a sauce packet, and I never would. I would be like, no, you got to do it.
Oh, wow.
I think what really helped was high school sports, getting more active and meeting more people, making memories helped me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like just get more social. And then social media. Yeah. It's kind of why I didn't post my whole personality, is because I was a little bit nervous, but now it's game changer when you post your personality, because people want to connect to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they want relatability. Like,
Yeah,
how
they
can
don't
I
want to
relate
just-
to him? What can I understand about him?
Exactly.
Like, do we have similarities? Like
Yep.
certain type of things like that.
Yeah,
you
man.
know?
Show us some love if you agree. If you like relatability, give us a like on this video.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, I could see that. So you did struggle with that for a while. And then sports kind of helped you like figure that out. Is that more so like you were saying, like because you were just meeting more people, you had to have more conversations with sports? Like what kind of changed in your mind that you shouldn't be so shy?
All I can think about is sports and just being a little bit more popular in high school, I guess. I was the tallest guy in high school. Everyone kind of knew who I was. It's pretty funny walking just down the hallway and standing out like a sore thumb. I wish I had the true answer to that question, because I love that question, but that's all I can think of is just high school. And
Yeah. Didn't know if you did something where your mindset kind of shift. Where
Oh,
you're
you
like,
know what?
I need to.
that's a little bit of
that's
it
a
too,
good
because I used to be
question.
overweight with acne and hated
Okay.
the way I looked, and got on Accutane, got the acne away, and then lost weight with sports. That helped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. And now in high school that you started to like have more self-confidence and embrace who you truly were.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. It was the same time for me. I was a weenie my whole life, like sports and everything. I hated applying myself, working hard. I always started over my words. And it wasn't until I committed to bodybuilding. I'm like, you know what? For the first freaking time in my life, I'm going to commit to a process.
Yeah, and that's
I'm going to get my
dedication and a
body.
half right
Yeah.
there.
And I was 120 pounds soaking wet, and I wanted to step on stage as a bodybuilder. But honestly, going through that process gave me the confidence to be like, you know what? I'm going to embrace who I am a little more, you know? And I think I gave myself the physical confidence by seeing my body in this, ripped condition. And from there, it's like the mental changes start to happen.
What did you say when we had that phone call, that you don't miss bodybuilding because of the prep? Oh, it was just walking on stage, and that's
Good
it.
memory.
Yeah, because you couldn't really talk to people. People were just there for themselves.
Yeah, I do share with people a lot. Like bodybuilding, it came with a lot of great experiences, but it's a very selfish sport.
Yeah.
You're thinking about yourself all day. Meal prep, sleep, training twice a day. Me, you know?
Yeah.
And so for me, I kind of moved past that stage. It's like I want more of a purpose than to just, think about myself all damn day. I'm sure other people have had other experiences, but for me, bodybuilding was a very selfish sport. I think what really put the nail in the coffin was almost every bodybuilding competition that I was a part of. It's a very cold feeling. A lot of the guys backstage, there wasn't a lot of support. And when I switched over to powerlifting, for instance, it was a camaraderie. Everyone was there supporting each other, regardless of what you were lifting, what they were lifting. Bodybuilding, it's like everyone was kind of there for themselves. You're sizing up the opponents behind the scenes, and you're all pumping up, and
That's
like
unfortunate.
yeah. So you work so hard for so long to get your body in this elite condition, and then you get to the day of, and you're like, man, I did all this to be on an island here. No one's even talking to each
You guys
other.
want to know what hard work looks like? Tyler, bodybuilding prep. That's dedication right there.
It takes
thanks,
a lot.
man.
Yeah, I mean, it takes.
I've never done it. And I
lot.
don't know if I could, because that's tough.
I did it before too, and it's a long process. If I went back, I would change. Like I did a long prep, so like I spread my shows out throughout the year, and it was like 11 months, like being in contest
Elite.
prep, and I
Wow.
actually pulled out of the last show I was gonna do because
You had some
I was
complications.
just so mentally
Drained.
beaten down and like feeling it, and had no energy. I just had brain fog like all day that I was like, I'm done. Like, I'm not going to do this. But I think the sport's kind of changed a little bit, because now you see a lot of the top athletes like Mr. Olympia, they all work out together. They kind of post content.
love
I mean,
that,
when
yeah.
I did the shows, I more so was just there kind of having fun. Like, I didn't care if I got last place. It was more so like I accomplished what I wanted to. I checked off a bucket list item that like I wanted to compete in bodybuilding, and whatever happened. Like, I gave my 100% in everything I did. And that's all I cared about.
Yep.
So I was just having conversations with people, had a good experience with it. I don't really have an urge to do it again, because now that I've done it, it's like, all right, what else can I accomplish in life and do? I'm kind of that way. Like I've told Tyler, where I accomplish something, or it's like I've gone on a trip and gone somewhere once, or had an experience here. Like I don't have an urge to necessarily care to go back. I'm like, what's a different experience I can have, or a different place I can go versus going to the same place
I like that.
over and over. You know, it gives you a new perspective. So, I mean, everyone has their own thing.
So what was each of your cheat meals after your competition?
Cheat meals?
Yeah, what was it? Did you go?
Well, I don't like the term cheat meal. I'm not a cheat mealer. But I've heard some shit about him. Go ahead.
Mine wasn't even after the show. It was like the day after. And the next day, I think oh my gosh, I woke up and first thing I had was a box of 6 raspberry filled, like jelly filled donuts.
Oh my gosh, I love those. That's my weakness.
And then I went out to. I felt like shit after that. Like I felt so bad.
I heard that story
all the sugar and like all the carbs and everything. When your body's not used to that, oh my gosh. And then I went out to eat, and then we went out and I got more donuts, and then we went out to eat again because that's all I wanted to do. You know, it's all my body. It was like, I'm ready. Literally, like that day, I at least had to have like 10 to 12,000 calories that day. And I woke up the next day and felt like absolute shit. Like I felt so bad. And within a month and a half post show, I put 30 pounds back on.
Was it that much?
Wow.
Yeah. You know, clearly when you go from eating little, exercising a lot, doing a lot of cardio, it's like you kind of stop doing that. And all I was doing was consuming food because that's all my body wanted. I put so much weight on, my face just like turned into a pudgy circle. And literally it was a struggle for me to where I felt like I was going to puke every time I had to bend over and tie my shoes. Jeez. Like I was so bloated that every time I bent over, I just felt like I was going to puke.
Yeah.
And that's when I kind of was turned off to, I mean, it was my own fault to like bodybuilding, but also just like staying healthier for the rest of my life. Like my health was more important than anything. I don't care how shredded I am, like what exactly I look like all the time, but if I'm taking care of my health, that's more important to me than anything else. So I don't know what your experience was fully after, but that was kind of mine.
Yeah. Everyone's different. I mean, it's a tough sport to do well. And a lot of people think bodybuilding is deemed healthy. It's really not, you know, it's healthier than being a couch potato.
Yeah.
But you know, your body does not want to be that lean.
Yep.
You should not be. I mean, it gets to the point where even the fat that you need in between your joints and your ligaments is so low that you don't have that extra cushion. I mean, I
didn't think about that.
It's not healthy. Levels. Yeah. I mean, I remember to a point, like one, you can't get it up. So sexually, it's like, wow, something's going on and I'm young. Yeah. And then two, it took me a lot of energy just to get off the couch the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
Of competition because your body's so depleted. But you know, it's an extreme sport. So you can fight that with any sport. You know, is playing basketball like the pro athletes do and stuff good for you cardiovascularly? Hell yeah. But there's wear and tear on the body with every sport. So it's like, you know, there's pros and cons to almost anything in life.
Yeah.
But yeah. You know what I like about you, Sean? As we're sitting here and just like shooting the shit?
What?
You're relatable.
I try to be.
Yeah, man. Like you think about like your mid-20s, like I'm inspired here. I always take a learning experience from every conversation and interaction. I think a lot of people, you know, they idolize the people that are super wealthy or super successful, but here you are, mid-20s, you've got the cars, you've got the girl, you're a chill dude, and you're doing what a lot of people want to do, but they look even higher. They look to like the cream of the crop, and it's like, oh, I want that. But really, they don't need all that to be fulfilled or to be happy, you know? So I'm just showing appreciation right now for you sitting here. And it's like, man, this is someone that is living proof of like what a lot of people want in life. It's just like a good balance. You know, I don't need all the money in the world. You know, if you want to make a little more than where you're at now, great. But there's so many examples of like the extreme out there when really.
Do you set goals? I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think goals are so important. Resolutions, even though people say like you shouldn't start a New Year's resolution or the gym the first day, you should start before. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you should have it planned out of what your plan of action kind of is.
Yeah.
You know, I typically have down like a 1 year goal, what I want to accomplish in 1 year. And then I always have like my 5-year goals written down that we did with a mentor we worked with in the past. Like Dr. Mike, actually, when we worked with in the past, you know, we had to do that. And I'm always a big fan of that because it really just helps you mentally picture where you want to be.
I love the 5-year mark.
Few years, you know.
Everyone's always usually doing a few months or a year, but no one does 5 years, which is very important. Because that 1 year can lead into another year, which goes to 5 years.
Yeah, you got to think really big for that one.
Yep.
And I'd say a good amount of the population does not have a 5-year plan. A lot of people are living day to day.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great question.
Yeah. which is why a lot of people, unfortunately miss the mark of ever hitting their goals because they just don't have a plan of action. Yeah. When you go day by day, you don't really think clear. You're just thinking minute by minute of like what to do. And you don't have a plan of action. I'm sure with you, you kind of have like a plan of like your content or what you're going to do or the collaborations you want to come up with. Like there's a strategy to it. It's not just like, I'm going to guess what I should do and maybe it'll work, maybe it won't work. Maybe at first when you started doing social media, but now that you kind of have it down and all your other,
I've got a little system. Yeah, for sure.
He's got a little system.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing. You have to have systems. You have to have some kind of order in your day to make your goals happen, or else you'll miss the mark by a mile.
Amen.
Yeah. Yeah. Takes hard work though to make a goal and follow through,
Yeah.
Takes a lot within us too.
So I love asking people this question when I meet them. Sometimes it's the same, sometimes it's different, but I wanted to know, what's your pet peeve?
Within people or like
what's your biggest pet
general?
peeve?
I got one.
Yeah.
Being taken advantage of.
Yeah, I remember we talked about that. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I'm naturally a giver. I love doing things for other people with other people, but some just see it as an opportunity to, man, this person's willing to overextend themselves for me. Milk it, Yeah, that's just like a knife in the chest,
Which is actually really good because I've never heard of that one. I ask a lot of people this, but it's mostly I hear about the loud eaters. Like people can't stand loud eaters, like the
loud ears.
Well, eaters, like
loud eaters,
chewing with their mouth open and eating food really loud. And then I obviously hear the bad drivers. I can't stand bad drivers.
That'd be my wife. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Devin?
No, mine would be something similar to that, like being taken advantage of, or just like being underappreciated by people. I'd say like I'm a person that loves giving and would give, as Tyler knows, like I'd give all my time, all my effort, and just simply like not hearing a thank you or like, a simple text message like, hey, I appreciate the help, or just like anything, like I would go above the moon for a lot of people in my life. And sometimes when you feel underappreciated, it just leaves like a bad feeling inside of you that you just feel like you were kind of taken advantage of, and people didn't appreciate you taking the time out of your day to like help them. And it just like makes you feel sad inside of like, man, like I hope they appreciated that. And you're like questioning yourself, like, did they appreciate me helping, or am I just wrong about that? So
I think like when you have that intuition of whether you should spend more time with someone or spend less time with them, I think if you have to think like that, if you have to think like, oh, is this person taking advantage of me? It's like, it's a red flag. When you can naturally give to someone and that you're not expecting anything in return, but naturally they are also a giver and they will play the game of reciprocation. Yeah. Because they want to. Because they're also a giver. Yeah. That is the happy dance of like who I love spending my life with, because I know when I'm around those people, I don't have to think like, I don't have to have that guard up in my mind. Like, man, am I doing too much and not getting anything back in return? Because my dad was like that. My dad did so much for us and other people that behind the scenes, no one saw this but my family. He would resent people for it because he's a human being, and he'd realize behind the scenes, like, shit, I do so much for other people and they don't do anything back for me. And, he was partially to blame for that because he let it get to that point. He gave and gave and gave and gave without realizing like, hey, I'm a human being and I need to get from other people as well. Yeah. I can't just give.
Yeah.
My mom's kind of like that. She only gives.
Yeah.
Only gives, keeps giving.
Yeah. And you can pay a price for that. Yeah. Right? We're all human beings. No one can just give and not, feel like shit sometimes.
No, I've honestly, in the past year, I've learned I just had to cut people off. Like I just stopped talking to them. I've changed a lot of who my friends were, who I communicate with daily, because
you'll find out who your real friends are real quick by doing that.
If you're always someone having to reach out to someone, is it a true friend if you're the one always having to reach out and they're not reaching out to you? I can't say it better myself. That's the way I had to make my brain think is like, okay, I'm going to stop always having to be the person to reach out. Like, am I going to hear from these people if I'm not the one reaching out?
Yeah.
And sometimes that's hard. And that's what people have to remember is like, it's okay to cut people off no matter how long you've been friends. If they're like your best friend or a friend you've had since high school, like it's okay to be like, I don't think I should be friends with this person anymore. High school, clearly I was into sports, going out after when I was in my mid 20s, it was like going out to the bars and having fun and drinking and things like that. And then as I got older, got more into starting my own business, doing things like that. It was like, doing the habits that I'm doing now, I'm not going to get to where I want to go unless I'm the one that's going to make the change.
Yeah.
So that was the biggest factor that kind of taught me that I need to cut the friends off that I'm communicating with right now, or else I'm not going to get to where I want to go because I'm just doing the same shit over and over every single weekend and not making a change. So I don't know if you can kind of relate to that at all, or if like you've had to change friend groups or anything like that.
Oh, I have the biggest one. Yeah, because I grew up in Utah, Salt Lake City, Utah for 22 years. And then I moved here 4 years ago. And for a while I was talking to those friends and family in Utah, and then I just got tired of them not reaching out to me, so I kind of just stopped. And yeah, you can definitely tell who really like cares to stay connected with you.
Yeah. Have you ever had people that like, since blowing up on social media, that have tried to come back in your life?
Oh my gosh.
Like becoming close friends again. Now that you kind of have like the house, the cars, things like that.
There was this guy, I mean, it's actually happened like at least 5 times, but like people I went to high school with that like we're friends on Facebook, they never like, comment, anything, check in on me at all. I haven't talked to them since high school, and he messages me. He's like, hey, you know, I've been rapping. Can you use some of my music in your songs? And I was like, I would absolutely do that if you would have stayed connected with me.
Oh.
If you would have just...
Can you tell him like that?
Well, yeah, I mean, kind of softer than that. But like, yeah, if you would have just stayed connected with me, I didn't ask for money. I would have done it for free. I usually charge.
Yeah.
I would have done it completely free, but all you have to do is just stay connected with me.
Yeah, sometimes just being a friend and being loyal, no matter what, is the most anyone could ever ask for.
I love hearing like feedback, like, hey, this video is really good. Even criticism.
Yeah, constructive criticism.
Yeah, I love hearing that. Like, because I know myself, I've came a long way on YouTube. Like, my YouTube videos were crap before, and now they're better. But
yeah, I
love looking back and just seeing how bad it was and how good it is now. I mean, it's not perfect, but
journey.
We've all been there. I mean, there's always things you can change. Look back at those first couple videes and things you make, like, oh my God, I was awkward. Like, this video was kind of weird.
I did 45 takes.
Yeah. That's a great question. Yeah, I wanted to kind of get into that. Since we were talking about the communication thing.
Yeah.
You were saying earlier too how you want to show more of yourself online. Have you thought more of how you plan to do that? Obviously, there's a lot of content surrounding around your height and stuff, but like you've mentioned, you're a funny, quirky guy. Yeah. And as I just complimented you a few minutes ago, you're very relatable as far as I've noticed. So how do you plan to show more of that side of you on social media going forward, if you know?
Day in the life vlogs, that kind of thing. And then talking about like funny stories that have happened in the past with like, I guess like tall stories that are legit. Like I've had real like an Oriental family come up to me, and I'm just walking in Costco shopping, and they're like, they thought I was like, I don't know the right word, but they like asked if I could get a picture with them and a few pictures, and they like could not stop like talking about it. And I was like, oh, yeah, let's do it. I don't mind.
You're like, do you follow me?
Well, that was before I had a huge following. That was like my beginning. But now people recognize me all the time, and that's a surreal feeling, to be honest. Like happens. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say all the time, but it does happen like once or twice a week.
Yeah. Okay.
Gotcha. And obviously it helps being 7 feet tall. I can't hide anywhere. People can see me a mile away.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Nice. Are you still shivering?
Yeah,
You see this over here?
Take a big deep breath. We traded places. Now I'm shivering out of the plunge.
Yeah, I thought I was the only weenie in the group. It's slowly coming out. I think you guys are just hiding it within. Yeah. You guys are cold.
I am shivering now. Yeah.
I feel great. I feel warm again.
Yeah, you felt great when you ate that chocolate too until we were done.
Yep. And that's why I said, let's cut it.
Oh, man.
Taking a pivot here, you know, I love talking about relationships and how important it is. How important would you say it was in your life to find the right person? How much has like it changed your life or your perspective in a good way? My
wife and I, we went from not working, like not having a job at all. I think we both lost our jobs, or I can't remember exactly what happened, but we didn't have a job. So that was just going through so much. I probably would be banned on TikTok if I didn't have my wife, because there's a lot of haters, and I just want to say some stuff back to them, and I got to control myself.
I like that.
Yeah, and my wife's my manager, my other half, my rep, my publicist.
Wow. Yeah. No, that takes a lot. Yeah, that's a lot of maturity too, man. I mean, we all get triggered, and we all want to, but like to have the discipline to not do those things that you know have pretty bad repercussions.
Yeah. What did you tell me yours was? Like, you had a kind of like a hater. They're like, have you ever been fat, or what was it? It was something so stupid.
Ooh, I don't know.
It was something so stupid.
Really?
Yeah, I remember you telling me. It was like,
I mean, we've all had the hater comments.
Yeah.
I used to not deal with them very well, but at least I was always able to like come to my senses and just not say anything. Because like you contemplate all the responses you could have in your head, and at least I was willing to say, I'm not going to say shit.
Kill them with silence.
You know, kill them. Yeah. Or kill them with silence, kill them with kindness at that.
Yeah,
you know?
true.
I actually
love
try to
doing
do
that too. It's
that is
thanks
crazy.
for watching my videos. Thanks for helping me.
Yeah, I think that is the biggest like sign of like class and respect. Is if you can kill them with kindness, because that takes a lot within a person.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what social media is, though. Like I remember when I first ever started posting any kind of videos, and it was like negative stuff. You know, it was like awkward. Like I was just getting into it, and your brain just like starts feeling sad. You know, you start having like all these emotions. You start doubting yourselves, and then like, you realize that social media is mostly a lot of people just wanting to put negative stuff on there and put other people down. There's a lot of great people on there, but there's a lot of people that just sit on there all day and they just find videos and just comment negative stuff. Like that's all they do. And I'm sure you can relate, but that's something I think people need to understand. No matter what kind of videos you make, just keep putting them out. Don't worry about what people say. People are always going to leave negative comments, say something sucks. Like, I don't like this, but you just have to keep going, you know, or else you probably would have given up and been like, oh, okay, like this guy said this video sucks. I'm not going to put another video out because this dude I don't even know says my videos aren't good. You know, like we've had that before. People have posted negative stuff on videos or said like this shit sucks or you guys are wrong. This isn't true. And
gotta love it.
Who are they to say you're right or wrong, you know?
And sometimes you don't know how to react, because I think another thing with our world these days is people don't talk about it. The online world is a highlight reel. So sometimes when you're trying to create more, develop a side income or put yourself out there, it's really not talked about as to how to deal with the backlash. You know, you always see the glorified things and everyone's always sharing the wonderful aspects of their life. And then when you get some hate or you don't know how to react, it's like, oh, I thought this was the lovely world of online, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I thought this was Disney.
Yeah.
Social media is not for everyone. That's for damn sure.
No.
And one of the worst things about being on social media, especially for me, on just being on my phone so much and just checking my phone, I hate it so much. I love to just take my phone off, be in the moment.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah. Set some parameters, man. Put it on do not disturb.
I've met some people that go on vacations and they're influencers. They're glued to their phone, not enjoying the moment.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. They have to film their whole life.
Oh man.
That's a little bit too much to me.
Yeah. The best one is, I forget where I was honestly, but I looked up on a bus. You know, you can just see it just above everyone's shoulders on a bus. Every person on my side of the bus was looking down.
Yeah.
You could tell they were all on their phone. You know, you see those couples out to eat, no matter, regardless of their age.
Seriously.
And they're just looking at it's like,
that's some of the worst ones when you're a couple and you're just out on the phone.
Yeah.
Glued to your phones. That's
right. But we all have control over these things, you know, as technology continues to progress and we modernize this world, it's up to us to have control over, you know, putting these shitty foods in our bodies or spending multiple hours on our phone. Like we have to have the discipline to say no, because it's great to live in this wonderful country of America, right? We have all these freedoms and things we can do, but that comes with repercussions if you don't monitor what you're doing.
I'm glad that people have started realizing how bad some of these oils are that you're putting in your bodies, and then the red 40 from all that candy. I'm glad. Hope that gets banned here soon. That stuff's nasty.
I mean, our body, and then you think on the contrary, it's crazy to go down this rabbit hole, how much of a tank our bodies are, you know, how much of a beating it can take. Not that you should go beat it up, but it's amazing what the body can endure. You know, chain smokers, massive cases of obesity, all this food that people will pump in their bodies. You know, they're not only not getting the vital minerals and nutrients that their body needs, but then they're just eating this junk continually, eating out 3 times a day. I mean, that is not uncommon now. No. I've heard quite a few stories of people that eat out 3 times a day just because it's so damn convenient now. Blows my mind.
And now that McDonald's is like at $22 for a meal, it's kind of rough.
Yeah, maybe that'll help.
That's rough.
In my eyes, that's a good thing. Crank the price.
Actually, that is a good way to look at it. Yeah, crank the prices on the fast food.
People always said, "Oh, it's cheaper to go eat out." I don't really ever agree with that because there's a lot of cheap things that you could make. Like chicken's pretty cheap, you know, meat's pretty cheap, like potatoes are pretty cheap, like vegetables are pretty cheap. That it's like you could make all these things at home, and you'd actually be saving money to not be spending more gas, spending extra money at McDonald's, because like you said, it's like $20 you could be spending there just for yourself to get something nowadays, and you could make like 4 or 5 meals for $20. So it never made any sense to me. People always said eating out is cheaper, when in reality, if you do the math, it's not. You know,
that's a good video for you guys to do. Is
what's that?
What you guys can make for $20. So you should.
versus going somewhere
Yeah.
and getting for $20. You know?
Yeah.
It's a good video.
Yeah. Yeah.
Challenge yourself for what you can do with $20 at a grocery store.
That's a good one.
Write that down, Tyler.
Write that down. Maybe we'll do it with you
Yeah,
Look back at the
on
tape.
our upcoming series.
that's a good one. We can do that.
Yeah.
So true. Yeah. How many times do you say you eat out like a day or like a week, like in a week? Like
I'm not gonna
like,
lie, it's probably 4 times a week. It's not the worst, it's not the best, but also I do have content with me eating, so
I was gonna say I've seen some of
Oh,
that.
okay.
that does help.
Would you go to Raising Cane's? Was that where?
Yeah, Raising
of your
Cane's.
videos
That's
I
one of my
saw?
favorite places ever. Have you been, Tyler?
They do some juicy chicken. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had Raising Cane's.
I wish it was a little bit more flavored, but
Okay.
the sauce, Raising Cane sauce. So
Yeah, I saw your cup.
yeah, I don't order that every time.
I see people get that. You just like ask for it, like
Yeah.
ask for a cup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean you have to pay for it, obviously, but yeah, you can order that. You can actually get a bigger tub than that.
Huh.
Really?
Yeah, like a 32
Interesting.
ounce. Yeah, of sauce or more.
I'm sure people get that a lot of times. I see it in people's content videos. I'm sure a lot of people get those just for the content side of
That's what I
things.
did.
And
I mean, I love the sauce, and I do use the sauce. I take it home, use it
Yeah.
at home, and fortunately, it's not healthy. Tyler's like cringing. He's like, "Oh shit,
Nah,
we got a long way to go with this guy."
You said it, not me.
moderation. Don't worry,
Yes.
we'll get there. That's all
Yes.
it's about.
Yeah. So where you want to be in 5 years, man? We were talking earlier. You said 5 years is that big milestone. Where do you think you'll be? Or where do you know you'll be?
Where do I know I'll be? That's
Let's go into it
great
with confidence.
You'll be in your 30s at that point. What's the 30s?
Yeah.
gonna look
Yeah.
like?
He's still chattering. Do you see this? You see
I'm
his jaw?
still- my body's trying
Takes
to
that
warm
big
itself up.
inhale.
I used to know like a year ago, but I think having my own custom built house with 8-foot doorways throughout the house and just high vaulted ceilings making me feel like a normal person. That'd be a huge goal of mine to have that happen.
Wow.
Tyler's like, damn, real life.
I mean, no, that sounds like a totally reasonable request for you.
Mm-hmm. I would love to have my own house where I don't have to duck through any doorways. Because the average doorway in the U.S. is 6'8".
Wow. And you're literally
7 feet tall,
standing
so I
straight
literally
up
have to
taller
duck.
than a doorway.
Yeah,
How many doorways do you think you've bumped your head on in your life?
close to 1,000 probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
broken at least 4 chandeliers.
Oh,
No joke. Yeah.
got it. You think you've killed some brain cells over time, like long term?
You want to know something funny? This is something that you don't ever think about with tall people, but like, this is like the funniest one ever. But like, I run into so many damn spider webs where people are not cleaning up top.
No.
Especially like hiking trails back home in Utah where I'm hiking all the time.
Oh,
And
man.
everyone's going through like some normal like heights, and then I just get hit with spider webs on spider webs, and it's gross.
Oh, the shit you don't think about.
Yeah.
Have you ever floated in the Great Salt Lake?
Yeah.
Man,
Been a long time
well,
ago,
I
yeah.
went there earlier last year, and I couldn't believe how easily you can float in that damn lake. And a guy of your size, I would love to just watch your body float in that lake.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
The
but
buoyancy,
yeah, I've
yeah.
done that a few times.
It's insane how much salt's in that thing.
So you've been there? You went to Salt Lake?
Yeah, it was a good time. We went all around Utah.
With you and your
yeah.
wife, or
Go
who?
there and- yeah, me and my wife and two good friends.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Glad you've been.
Cool. Yeah.
That's a great place to visit.
Honestly, it blew me away. I thought Utah was very underrated. So you living there maybe could speak more to that, but I thought it was a great state.
It's a great state to live. It's getting very expensive because everyone's coming from California with how overpopulated it is, and they're flooding into Utah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
But the worst thing about Salt Lake City, Utah, and not many people know about this, but is we're surrounded by mountains, these gorgeous mountains that are gorgeous, but like 3 months out of the year, all the pollution just sits in there. And the air quality is actually like kind of worse than Japan. And so with me having exercise-induced asthma, breathing that crap in is so gross. But then you'll drive up to Park City in the canyons, and you can literally look over the pollution and you just see how nasty it is. So that's the one thing I hate about Salt Lake City. Yeah.
Never been. I'll have to check it out.
Heck yeah.
Add it to the list.
You do have to go.
Yep. Life experiences, man. Can't beat them.
Yeah, Utah's amazing, especially if you're outdoorsy.
Yeah.
Amazing
Luckily,
place.
I got two people I could ask what I should do.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
make it pretty easy.
Cool. I think that about wraps it up. Are we good?
Yeah. We learned a lot.
Yeah, dude.
No.
This was
Yeah, thank you for having
super
me.
show. Yeah, thanks for coming on. And I just love once again the relatability. You meet people of these certain statures and certain areas of life, and I'm even learning just crossing over my 30s. Like everyone's a human being.
Yep.
You know, no matter what they do, where they are, we all shit. We all got to eat. We all got to shower.
Yeah.
And it's cool to sometimes sit down and chat with people that you see online and just a certain persona you've developed in your mind. You get to sit
Yeah.
down and chat with them, and it's like, wow, they're just like me. So appreciate you coming and doing this, especially after this knee surgery.
Thank you.
It's awesome seeing you getting in that tub, but you got it done.
What would you say before closing this out? What would be like the biggest piece of life advice that you would give the youth out there or anybody watching?
Great question. I would definitely ties into earlier, but just try to get off your phone. Don't be glued to your phone. It's getting worse and worse with kids and babies, and you have to what's the right word? Distract your kids with these big tablets and phones. Just live in the moment. It's life. You're not supposed to be glued down to your phone, looking at your phone constantly like this.
You miss out on a lot of life.
Yeah, you miss out on so much in life. Just get off your phone, live. That's my biggest piece, especially for the youth. Yeah, because some of them don't know how to do that.
It's another one of the things we talked about earlier. It's addicting.
Yep.
It's another form of
where's
addiction.
your phone.
It's not just pills, not just caffeine, your phone. Like,
is my phone with me when I'm on the toilet? That way I can stay there for 35 minutes.
Anytime it vibrates, anything goes off, you like instantly, you got to check it and look at it. Like, who was that? What I missed? Like, oh, this notification. Like, it's a hard cycle to break. And again, it's a good thing to have a support system. My fiance keeps me in check when it comes to that, because I'm the same way. Like, running our social media and things like that. Anytime I feel something come through or need to post a video or do things, like, she'll keep me in check if she's home, or she'll just like take it out of my hands. Cause I've told her, I'm like, if I'm just like losing focus or not paying attention and, we're trying to have just like some time alone, just take it away from me, or just like give me a reminder, like, hey, you going to just stay on that thing all night or what? So like, it helps me just remind myself of like, I need to get off this thing and shut it off. So I'll set it down and just not look at it for like an hour or two, and nothing changes. Nothing's that urgent that like anyone's dying. Anything has to be done right this second. But mentally, you tell yourself all these excuses that it actually needs to be. So that way you can just stay on it and you miss out, So
Very
that's
true.
definitely a great piece of advice I'd say people need to learn to do.
I don't know. Tyler, do you have an iPhone or Samsung?
Samsung.
Same.
You guys both have Samsung, so unfortunately. I don't know if you guys have it, but on iPhone, there's this blessing of a thing called Do Not Disturb, and what's the other one? Sleep. So it helps with not looking at your phone for sure, but I don't know if you guys have that option.
Yeah, thankfully we do.
That's an awesome thing.
Oh, yeah. I put time restrictions on all the apps. Before I used to be like on there for like an hour every day. Now a lot of them is like 10 minutes, So it's like after 10 minutes, just it shuts off and I can't get back in it. And I don't change the time. I don't add more time to it. It's like, that's all the time I get to kind of like scroll and look around. And that's all I need, like
seriously.
That's all people need, but it's easy to get locked in for over an hour just looking.
You can't stop scrolling. It's endless.
Yeah.
That's why it's such a good platform, because it's literally endless.
Yeah.
There's no stop. Man. Oh, hey, you've reached the end. No, there's no end.
It's not like Netflix. If you're not touching the remote for an hour, it's like you're still watching, you can shut it off.
Yeah.
But they literally make all their money from keeping people on there,
It's meant to be addictive, man. I laugh at myself sometimes when you're on your phone. You're just like, shit, here I am in the loophole. I'm so aware of this, but I'm doing, and some people are completely unaware that like that thing is meant to keep you sucked in.
That's why you got to take a step back, maybe lock up your phone for a few hours, grab a safe, lock that thing in there, throw it in there for a few hours.
Like you said, could you imagine if you took someone's phone away for 3 days, they'd be having withdrawals? Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
What do I do?
Especially in this time, but I love to look back, like how the hell did like your parents, like, I mean, they were dead ass using maps.
Yeah.
Dead ass.
Maps to go around.
I love that.
Like I would be struggling, like.
Yeah.
There was no keyboards or anything back then.
No Apple
Motorola's
Maps.
were just a thing coming out. I remember having like one of those little bricks that all it was like prepaid phones
phone.
and
The
world's just changing to keep you addicted to things. So it's like you're the one having to hold yourself to a higher standard, or you'll be on there like everyone else. So
Oh man, good stuff. Thanks again for coming on, Sean.
Thank you guys for
We will
having me.
link Sean Berg down in the description, aka Sean Has Jokes.
If you guys want to follow me, check me out on all social media platforms at Sean Has Jokes, SEAN Has Jokes. I love showing my life at 7 feet tall, my cars, and there will be some awesome new gym related content and health content coming soon with Tyler. So check it out. Stay tuned.
Thanks for watching the Cold Tub Talks. To watch more great interviews with other influencers on this series, you can watch right here, and we'll see you next episode.